Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today is Coupon Gail. This is actually the second channel from Gail's Southern Living, a very much loved and well-respected creator who has gone far over and above in many different ways to show incredible generosity, impact, and influence in the Superchat community. And for that reason, I'm very much grateful. And for that reason, we're also featuring this creator's second channel. She actually did a very considerate and thoughtful job on a how to use Superchat video, which is the first time that that specifically has been done. Or at least in a very long time, and I do appreciate that. So you get a real-world look at Gail's Southern Living and Coupon Gail's experience here in Superchat and their ideas as to how exactly you can connect with creators and maximize your impact. So for that, I'm grateful. You can find that video on our front page, or you can head to Gail's Southern Living to see what she's done there as well. With 425 subscribers here, we'd love to push her a little bit farther and get this channel moving along. We hear from a couple of creators in our community as well that if you want to save some money, follow Coupon Gail. What she's done in her latest video is collected a bunch of coupons from a handful of different companies which she expects to give away. So again, another example of generosity. You can see she does the featured channels here, and I have noticed a couple of comments coming in today talking about people's love for Coupon Gail. So here's Gail Southern Living, her main channel, 1,480 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,500 she's thinking about here, and she's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. So I'll go back to Coupon Gail and we'll just have another look at this channel. I hope everybody will connect with Coupon Gail and Gail Southern Living, both of these channels, with a very generous creator. And I'll do some introductions here in a quick second, but I noticed we've got some heavy action in the chat to get us started already. TCG fam came in blazing with a super chat earlier. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. And for that reason, we're going to make your channel the next one that we look at before we begin spinning the wheel. As well, I see that Claymere has rejoin their membership, and I really do appreciate that. Claymere is another extremely generous creator. I'll look forward to telling you about her when we pull that channel up. So thank you everybody for this extra support to get us going today. I really do appreciate that. For anybody in the chat that I missed, just please be patient with me. It takes me a moment to get to our introductions, and I know we've got a couple of brand new channels in the chat, so I hope you're feeling welcome. And I'm just going to get into our introduction right now. I see that AG Born Jamaican is in the house. I don't already have them on the wheel, but what we do is for any channels that become official members, which is completely optional, of course, absolutely unnecessary, very much appreciated, but we do put them on the wheel right away as soon as I see them in the chat. So that will happen for Claymere again, as it has before. She's actually been a longtime friend and generous supporter. Antoinette at Fun is already here. Charlene Heel's on the wheel. Cute Goth Girl Gamer was early, so we've got them on the wheel as well. We've got to get Emotion, who is a talented singer and songwriter and happens to be here both as a moderator and a gold member. So we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, and we've got them on the wheel now. The wheel is open to everybody, so you do not have to super chat. You do not have to be a member to get on the wheel. In the case of super chats, we put your channel on the screen right away. In the case of memberships, we put your channel on the wheel right away. But over the course of about 2 to 2.5 hours, everybody has the chance to be on both the wheel and the screen. It's nice to see a few familiar faces who haven't been here in a while. Forgive me for the uncommon hour today. I did move the stream by a couple of hours. Just bouncing around some. I was forgetting about the traffic today when we were talking about Black Friday, and it really can be something. I am not too far from Toronto, where I was today, and I wasn't shopping for Black Friday or anything like that, but I was definitely driving through it, so it took a little bit of extra time. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their week, their Thanksgiving. To all our American friends, Call Me Enders in the house who celebrated a birthday, and we visited them on Wednesday, and then they had a busy week, including yesterday as well. Towley's Art and Game Channel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And is that the Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder, another channel from Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder? I'm just curious about that. I see Modest Moon Gazers in the house. I've added you to the wheel, and JetLife777 is on there as well. Hopefully I haven't missed any of our members yet. And forgive me, I'm way behind in the chat. I'm a little bit overwhelmed by our beginning here because of moving the hour like this. Faye Blatcher's in the house. I'm going to get you onto the wheel in a second. And I see that, Call Me Ender has got a membership now. Thank you for that. I'm actually going to put you right beside Claymere. We'll look at your channel after hers, and right after TCG Fam in another moment. I want to do some more introductions here. We've got quite a busy beginning, like I said. Forgive me, everybody, for anything that I'm missing in the chat. And what that means for Call Me Ender is now whenever you're here, I will add your channel to the wheel right away, as I do with all our members. AG Highland Homestead, good to see you here. Cali King 916 gives us a real-world look at Sacramento, California. Davis 314 family, it's good to have you in the chat. And our longtime friend Ghostly Wins, you will be happy I finally got around to renaming my playlist today in honor of our generous friend Ghostly Winds. Gloria's Platter is in the house and had all kinds of pleasant things to say for everybody, so I really do appreciate positivity in the chat. Hilda DC is part of our mod squad. She's here, two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. We're lucky to have here both as friends and shining jewels in our Tuber Chat family, as well as moderators. That is Michael's Adventures, of course, and Scratch and Pete PA, who is in the pole position on the Wheel of Doom. Marino's Mysteries, good to see you here. Metrosonic is a 15-year veteran of YouTube. Michael Vlogs, good to see you in the house. Nadeth's Life, good to have you back. Peter Dell was keeping our chat entertaining before we started today with a little bit of musical entertainment. Cimarella Sims, good to see you here. Spotless Calm is a longtime dear friend and incredible supporter. Team Goodman is always with us, and we'll often say here till the end. Tristan Bell, it's been a little while. It's good to have you back in the chat. Backlash Fisherman, good to see you here, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody, and if you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and I will catch it the next time around. Forgive me, I've missed everything in the chat right up until now, almost in completely, except for I do see that Crescent Art Designs has come in. They've done this many times. And dropped a super chat. That happens to be a fellow Canadian, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to look at your channel right after Call Me Ender, right after Claymere, and right after TCG Fam. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. Like I said, hopefully all of our American friends enjoyed their Thanksgiving that just passed. Hopefully everybody will join me in wishing Call Me Ender a belated happy birthday. They celebrated on Wednesday. I believe his birthday was actually Thursday, and forgive me, I've been confused about it for a week, Call Me Ender, as to the official day I thought was Thursday. And boy, is our chat flying. Emotion has dropped another super chat on us and sniped the stream boss position, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Emotion, for that extra support. Emotion has taken that stream boss position many times, and I see that Lighthouse and Anchor Designs has renewed their membership, so thank you for that. Actually, Corinne is here both as a moderator and a member, has been for a long time, is a dear friend, and a very resourceful channel, not to mention a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So we will look at that channel after Emotion. And Hilda DC, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate all of this extra support to get us going. Today we will look at Hilda DC right after Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. I've got a little list here. You'll notice on my wheel. I know it's difficult to see that if you're on a phone, but if you're on a computer, you can see all the channels we've got ready to go. The Spirit Zone channel, good to see you here. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then if anybody in the house hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll really appreciate those as well. They really do help. I hope that everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when they're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a minute, and I will appreciate it very much. Yes, I should know that. Sorry, Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. Sometimes memberships, when you have them enabled on your channel and you have people who start to become memberships, there are a lot of different reasons why memberships come and go. But sometimes you will have members that continue like all the time. Sometimes you'll have members that come for a little while, they come back later. And sometimes you have people who get a membership instead of a super chat. And I hope everybody doesn't get like upset about these things. There's a million reasons why people, can and will support you in that way. There's a million reasons why not everybody can, and things like that. So you have to be mindful of it. But Lighthouse and Anchor Designs, a dear, dear friend, that's Corinne. Of course, we'll look at both of her channels soon. And she didn't renew. It's actually the 14-month anniversary of her membership. So that's an extremely generous creator. As you can see, we'll look at her channels when we get her up and running. So we're looking at Coupon Gail right now. This is the second channel from Gail Southern Living, somebody who shows extreme generosity, impact, and influence in not only the Tuber Chat community, but the community they've built around both of their channels, closing in actually close to 2,000 subscribers between the two of them. So I hope you'll support Coupon Gail on both of those. Like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, she actually did a very considerate and thoughtful job in not just a shout out video, but a how to use Tuber Chat video, which is really interesting. So I hope everybody will check that out. You can find that on our front page where we put our shout out videos, or you can check that out on Gail Southern Living, the main channel from Coupon Gail. So I'm going to move on to the next channel right now. And then, yeah, thank you, Call Me Ender. When it comes to things like that, Super Chats, memberships, and that kind of support, I really do appreciate it very much, but it's absolutely unnecessary. Very much appreciated, like I said. It's not something that has to be done. The wheel and everything we're doing here is open to everybody, and I'm happy to help anybody that I can in any way. I'm happy to learn from everybody, and anybody can reach out to me on the other social networks anytime as well. Instagram is where I'm most active these days, as well as Facebook, Twitter, and you see me hanging out on Reddit, sharing lots of videos for people. Socialable is in the house. That's the second channel from AngiePoo215, who gave me a huge box of stuff, which was overwhelming. They had already sent me something a while ago, which I appreciated, and I showed everybody that, which was a shot glass with the Socialable logo, but they sent me their subscription box, which is really interesting. I know we have a lot of creators here who subscribe to subscription boxes, and some creators who like unbox them and things like that. I did unbox it. I will add it to a Happy Mail video at some point on my personal channel, but that is the second channel from AngiePoo215 channel, so hopefully everybody will check her out there. Forgive me for anybody that I've missed in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And Peter Dell, we could, yes. Peter Dell certainly is in the spirit for some music today. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. Stiff Rest Dent, good to see you back in the house. And how many supporters to get a membership or super chats? Once you can get monetized as soon as you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So you need both, but they usually don't come too far beyond the other. Like once you hit one milestone, the other one's around the corner for most people. Even if it can take a little bit of time, but those are the major milestones that everybody looks forward to. You get your community tab, of course, at 500, which I'm very excited to see a lot of creators now being able to utilize that. And Backlash Fisherman, a lot of live streams talking about fishing. Very good. And then, yeah, that's it. Corinne, Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. When you send that milestone message through, it had me looking at it for a quick second there. All right, so pardon me for being so far behind in the chat, and thank you again, everybody, for coming at such an odd hour. I did have to move the chat a little bit later today, but we should be on schedule. The rest of the live streams I will try to post tonight. If not, it will be as early as I can tomorrow so that you have the times for Sunday and Monday. They should be Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern and Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern as they were last week. We moved the times around. And thank you, everybody, for playing around in the chat, especially with those custom emojis. So, TCG fam dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that. They've done that many times before. Over 4,000 subscribers now. So you can bet there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. So you're giving me a chance here, because I can see I'm already behind with you. They're posting so frequently, more than one a day sometimes. I'm going to take your latest Thanksgiving cooking vlog video and add this into a special playlist that I've made for myself called Ketchup, and that is named for our dear friend Ghostly Wins, and will remain that way. And that's just a tool I use for myself so I can stay caught up with creators, make sure I don't fall too far behind. But I really do appreciate the extra support from TCG fam. It's pure variety over here, but as you can see, they're doing well. Getting over 4,000 subscribers means they, like I said, there's lots to be learned as well as entertained and inspired by from this creator. So they're fully monetized. There's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. And I hope you'll consider that when you do. So, next we're going to look at Claymere. This is another longtime friend of Superchat, an extremely supportive creator. And did DC do something here that I missed? You have to forgive me, I'm behind in the chat. When I live stream, my internet seems to lag a little bit. Bushido Blade Warrior, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Hilda DC dropped another super chat. Thank you for that. She did say today, actually, she sent a message on Instagram to say she might be in the background today. She's working really hard. Hilda DC posts, I think, every single day. It seems like it. So she is constantly editing videos, filming videos, you can imagine. But I'm happy to see somebody working so hard on their channel like that. Mrs. VSNC09. I say 09, I should say 09. Mrs. VSNC09. It's good to have you in the house. Faye Blatcher, forgive me, I didn't put you on the wheel, and I did say I was going to. And we will get some more names on the wheel after a little while when we work them down a little bit. Ghostly Winds brought you here. Bushido Blade Warrior, thank you for coming in. Ghostly Winds is actually a longtime friend and has shown extreme generosity outside of TuberChat, as a matter of fact, and for that reason we featured them a long time ago, and are always happy when they can make it into one of our live streams. So hopefully you're feeling welcome, like I said. And, oh, very good. Call Me Ender. Call Me Ender's got Patreon going for their channel as well. So there's always lots of ways to support people out there. Patreon is popular. There's Buy Me a Coffee, and lots of other ways that people can support each other financially. And then, of course, the staples on YouTube are Super Chats, memberships, and all that kind of stuff. Charlene Heel, thank you so much for renewing your membership as well. She's on for 2 months now. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. We're going to look at your channel right after Hilda DC. And I got to double check. He's actually a member. I got to double check and see if that was a third channel from you today that I saw here in the chat, Mukbang with Kid Wonder. We'll see that. Popping the Popcorn, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then Davis314 family, post a lot of content as often as possible, but not seeing a lot of movement and views. So the advice without looking at it is to say, I hope you're considering your titles, descriptions, tags, filling that stuff out. I do have another couple of suggestions where possible. If content is not time sensitive, which 99% of it is not, if you can afford a day or two to wait, you upload your videos in private, that gives the YouTube algorithm time to catalog all of your elements, whether it's the video itself, because it does actually listen to everything that goes on in the video, as well as the description, the title, the tags, the thumbnail. They're all very important. YouTube even looks at those things. And then you can premiere. So I recommend premieres for any channels over 500. Under 500, you run the risk of running a premiere and having nobody show up, and that really sucks. I've done it too. Lots of creators have done that. But after 500, you should have enough people that at least a couple of people will be there. If anybody's a little bit shy of 500 with their subscribers, we have creators of all sizes here. You can reach out to me on Instagram. I can't always promise to be there, but I will try to be there if somebody's doing a premiere, if there's something specifically and you're going to need a couple of eyeballs on that. So when we look at your channel, hopefully in a little while, I'll have a look and see what you've got going on and see if there's any recommendations I can make just by looking at it quickly. But those staples and a lot of the things we talk about here are going to help you. So Claymere is a very generous creator, and what you'll find from her is she puts a lot of focus on other creators. She does a mix of videos and live streams, and when you manage to catch her in a live stream or a premiere, what you'll find is that she does a really excellent job of pushing and promoting creators, not only allowing but encouraging people to connect in the same way that we do here in Superchat. So you'll meet some more friends and family members over there. She does a series called Creator Corner where she features other creators and does kind of a collaboration, conversation, interview type thing. I hope everybody will check that out from her. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. Artfully Blind with Diana has come in. You'll have to forgive me. It's a very overwhelming beginning considering we moved the time of the live stream today, but I've been behind in the chat just about the whole time. If anybody's mentioned anything that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and hopefully I'll catch it the next time around. So I hope everybody will check out Claymere. There's all kinds of variety on that channel. Call Me Ender, primarily a gamer, so we're going to have a look at this right now. Call Me Ender actually celebrated a birthday this week, and it was a big week then. You got a birthday going on, you got Thanksgiving going on, you got Black Friday today, and Call Me Ender is actually very busy when it comes to supporting creators in their chats. They recently became a member, so we're going to be seeing a lot more of this channel, even though they're here with us just about every day anyway. Call Me Ender always engages the chat with a little bit of comedy and a lot of fun, and I very much appreciate that when you are engaging conversation for creators in their premieres and their live chat. You're really doing a service for them because YouTube is catching those engagement signals in the algorithm and therefore may push your content out a little bit more. And then Davis314 family, there are a lot of creators that help other YouTubers of all sizes. There are a lot of big channels with millions of followers like Think Media, Roberto Blake, Nick Nimmin, Sonny Lenarduzzi. I've got a list of about 10 that I follow. And then as well, there are a lot of creators doing growth streams similar to what we do here in Superchat, and each one of those is a little bit different. But you'll also find a lot of the creators here in Superchat willing to allow or encourage people to connect in their live streams here. And again, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Kid Wonder, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. Oh, I've already got you on the list, of course, but we're going to be looking at that channel right after Hilda DC. I've got a small list that I've got to go through here. Hopefully everybody will enjoy Call Me Ender. I was there for the birthday stream. That was cool. He was hanging out, and we got a really good look at the creator behind the channel in a conversation. It was a much more laid-back type of live stream. Typically, he does a lot of Dead by Daylight, and there are other gaming live streams over here. So thank you, Call Me Ender, for that membership. Like I said, that means you're going to be on the wheel as soon as we see you in the chat from now on. Crescent Art Designs happens to be a fellow Canadian. This is a channel I'm still getting to know. They're fairly new here. It looks like Pure Variety. They've done a few of these talks about 90s TV shows. So when you look at what they say on their banner, 90s and thousands cartoon art interpretations, weekly uploads. I think they're actually posting a lot more frequently than that, a lot of short videos. And like I said, this happens to be a fellow Canadian. So hopefully everybody will enjoy their content when you get over there. And I want to make sure I don't fall too far behind. So I know these are short videos, so I'm just going to take your latest one and add it into my catch-up playlist so that I can stay caught up with your channel and not fall too far behind. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Emotion, thank you for another super chat. One of the things I should mention again about the way that the wheel works is that... the stream boss rather, and what I mean is the video game life meter that you see under my camera there. Whenever there's a super chat or a membership that comes through, a life is taken off of the stream boss, and I have mine set to an American penny equaling a point, right? We have 2,000 points on the stream boss before it resets. The last person to knock the life out of the stream boss becomes the next stream boss, but the person who is the current stream boss can basically heal their life, as we just saw with Emotion dropping a super chat. So the problem is, for the person who already is the stream boss, you can't knock yourself out with a few points. It's meant for you to keep going and going and going. So it's kind of a gamified extension that you can use in Streamlabs OBS, which is what I'm using to stream right now. You can also plug it into the regular OBS. I'm sure there's other ways to use it as well, but it definitely gets some engagement. Black Phoenix, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And yes, Ghostly wins. The wheel's just sitting there spinning right now because we've got so much of this these super chats and memberships and things like that. And there he is, Writing with Emotion New Soul. Knows the trick to use his other channel to knock the life out of himself, and now Writing with Emotion New Soul will get some extra exposure on that stream boss situation over there. And hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay. Oh, and then I know we have a few new channels in the chat. Even if it's not your first day, if you haven't been here many times yet, the best success in Superchat is found in supporting other creators first. We believe wholeheartedly in the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. For that reason, when you reach out to another creator or focus on connecting and supporting others, then you'll find that generosity coming back to you. A lot of creators who've been here for a long time or many times before will not go to a brand new channel in the chat until they see how you interact with everybody else first, for good reason, because they want to see the kind of things that you're talking about in the chat to make a judgment call as to whether you are focused on your own channel or actually supporting others, as we all are here in the Superchat family. So just keep that in mind. Best success is always found in making the first move. Seasoned on Purpose Cooking Instruction, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And you Stay Motivated Murray, it's good to have you here. Tiny Panay, good to see you back. Forgive me for anybody that I've missed in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. My goodness, I cannot believe how busy it is after we move the stream. I feel bad doing them so late like this because I know we alienate a couple of creators in different time zones. We move the live streams around all the time, but I try to keep them within a certain time frame. But I do appreciate everybody coming, especially so late today. And Crescent Art Designs has 360 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. So we're going to look at Emotion New Soul right now. And thank you one more time, Crescent Art Designs, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Emotion is here as a member and a moderator. This is a creator who shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. They happen to be a gold member, so we'll see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. So what I talk about when we look for channels with popular names or popular words in their names like this is that they may struggle with the search results for a little while. And I'm holding on the search page here because I just want to show you something. Now that Emotion's channels both are really starting to move very rapidly, and there's lots of reason for that, Emotion is now climbing up the search results. So for me, he comes up third already as a video when I type in Emotion. But it's still probably a good practice for a while to type in Emotion New Soul. That will make him come up first. And the more we search, find, and click on this creator's name, the more they will rise up the search results. And then YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular emotion. And then I've just type that into the chat there, so you can either type it out or copy and paste Emotion New Soul. That will help you find them. And then one of the things we talk about here is the idea of self-promotion, right? We try to avoid it whenever we can. Many people here are not looking for videos to watch. That's not really what we're here for. It's not like if you have an interesting video, everybody's going to come and want to see it. That's not how this works. What we're doing here, Superchat is really a meeting place so that we can introduce ourselves to each other for the purpose of supporting each other as creators, regardless of our content. What you'll find in that is as you draw people into your channel and to your content, then let's say, for instance, you're doing lottery ticket scratching, right? You may build a fan out of somebody watching your content, not just for your channel, but for the genre. So that's something to consider as well. So I hope everybody will keep that in mind. Makeup Mom and Son is in the house. I'm going to try to start moving through channels a little bit faster. I know I'm going slower than ever today with the speeches, but hopefully we're all getting value out of the time that we're here. Ghostly wins. I think we have a brand new channel in the chat, and forgive me while I try to catch that name. Wabendu Andrew Videos, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, thank you again for another super chat. This is an incredibly generous creator, as you can see, and I will look forward to talking to you about all three of their channels when they come up in a moment. So Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter. On this official music channel, we get a look at their original works, sometimes in the form of music videos, sometimes in compilations. We've joined them for both live streams and premieres, and then as well he started to experiment with reaction videos. Now, not everybody can just do any reaction video and have it fly. That's not how that works. But when you put the right amount of research into what you're doing, and if the reaction videos really complement your other content, and it's done the right way, you can really get some traction with reaction videos if it's appropriate for your channel. I have not done them, so I'm not going to give anybody any real opinions as far as advice goes until I've done any of that stuff, and I don't really intend to be honest with you. But Emotion really put a lot of thought, consideration, I'm sure research into it as well. And as you can see, he's got a couple here from 2 weeks ago, one with almost 9,000 views and one with now over 9,000 views. So just doing spectacularly. This is causing his channel to grow really well. As well, on his featured channel section, you see Writing with Emotion New Soul, and this is the second channel from this talented singer and songwriter. This is where we get to see a behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind Emotion, and actually they show us their writing process as well. So there's much to be learned on this channel. And they experiment with different things, like for instance, they had a great Thanksgiving dinner music video, which I thought was fully appropriate, and more featured channels here on their front page. They've also experimented with reactions over here. So thank you again, Emotion, my dear friend, for your generosity. We're just going to look at Lighthouse and Anchor Designs right now. They have now become a member for 14 straight months. And Corinne is a dear friend and longtime generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and a shining jewel in the Tuber Chat family, to say the least. Venom for Life, good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. And with 1,300 subscribers, you can see they're fully monetized with Super Chats and memberships available on their channel as well. She shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, including doing the featured channels collaboration that I will talk about at some point today, as well as allowing and encouraging everybody to connect in their premieres and live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. So chances are you will meet more friends and family members when you're over there. Mama G Gear, good to see you in the house, and Classy Cookery, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the house. I certainly don't mean to. ECPC Diaries, good to see you here as well. Corinne and Mark is the second channel from this creator, and that's where we get a behind-the-scenes look at the creator's home life behind Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. On their main channel, what we're looking at is the process used for creating a lot of merchandise more than anything else. There's a bit of variety over here as well. But they create merchandise not only for themselves to sell, but also for other YouTubers and small businesses. Even Tuber Chat, myself, I have ordered from Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. You've actually seen me wear the t-shirt that she generously sent over a couple of months ago as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy this extremely resourceful creator, not to mention the generosity and support that you'll find when you get there. She'll also be willing to swap playlists with other creators. If anybody in the house is willing to do that for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I appreciate everybody's patience today. I'm having the hardest time keeping up with my chat window. Oh, OLA Books International, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I thought we had another channel come through. I don't mean to miss anybody. Random Reviews with Stephanie, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in with a second channel. And oh, Emotion. Oh my goodness. Emotion has been a member for 11 months. Catching up, getting very close to a year already. And then we're going to look at Hilda DC right now, who dropped a couple of super chats on us as well. Hilda DC's on our mod squad, of course, has been a longtime dear friend of Tuber Chat. She happens to be a very much loved and well-respected creator. Ghostly Winds just dropped a super chat on us, so we'll look at that channel right after Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. And then soon we'll get to spinning our wheel as we usually do. Ghostly Winds has been influential both in my own personal YouTube journey and shown generosity over and above. And as well, you'll notice that I have a special playlist that's been named in honor of Ghostly Winds. We'll get to that later. Rebecca, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. We're looking at Hilda DC. This is an extremely fun creator, very engaging. She does a spectacular job of keeping up with the chat while she's doing either challenges or mukbangs or just hanging out with everybody. I don't know how I'm falling behind with your channel so fast all the time. She posts every day. This is what I was talking about. She's always filming, always editing. I'm just going to take this video and I'm going to add it to the Ghostly Winds catch-up playlist here so I can stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. She usually premieres most videos, so you have a chance to meet more creators. Just like we do here in Tuber Chat, she will allow and encourage that during her live chats as well. Tomlin Girls, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Tiff with the T, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome as well. And I really do appreciate that super chat, especially to come in blazing with so much generosity. So thank you for that. We're going to look at your channel in another few minutes. I just have a couple of other creators who've done the same thing to go through first, and then we'll get to spinning the wheel soon enough, I'm sure. Radical Productions has just come in, another creator with over 6,000 subscribers, and you can bet there's much to be learned from them. We'll have a look at their channel where they're doing some, I keep saying community awareness, but I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get there. Hilda DC, like I said, is a beloved part of our mod squad. I hope you'll connect with her and all of our other moderators. And Ladybug Seafood Boil 51, good to see you in the house. They happen to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away. And let's see what's going on with Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. Now, this is a creator. Kid Wonder has been with me for probably 2 years now and supports on all of my channels. So I've already been on YouTube now for what's getting on, I believe, 5 years. I'll go back and look. It's 4.5 years, something like this, right? And only 2 years ago, I was introduced to the small YouTuber community. The only reason we use those words is because they're so popular. If Superchat was called Creator Network, nobody would show up, right? So, small YouTubers is what we kind of use as a term just because, like I said, it's so popular. Even though we see creators growing all the time, I don't think anybody considers their content or their channel truly to be small. But Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has been with me ever since I was introduced to that community at large, and it's because of the generosity and support that I saw in Kid Wonder and other creators like this that Superchat was even conceived as an idea, because there's lots of other growth streams out there as well. I figured we'll just do another one, but it will be focused on the relationships between creators, because I know that that's where the real magic happens when we're going to support each other and truly help each other grow. So Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has been an extremely generous, loyal, dedicated supporter and friend for a long, long time. On his main channel, you find over 3,000 subscribers, which means there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. He's fully monetized with super chats and memberships available over here as well. So I'm going to show you Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream, which is the second channel from this same creator, and they're actually getting close now with 865 subscribers. You could tell that the 1,000 is on the horizon for them, officially on the road to 900. Hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther. Music Therapy, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Nadeth's Life, I'm not sure if I actually welcomed you. I know you've been here for a while, so thank you very much for coming back in. And Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream, 865 subscribers right now. There's featured channels that I keep talking about as well. And let me just see if I can get this right. The Mukbang Show. I'm never going to, I don't know how to pronounce that word properly. There's so many different ways of doing it. And then with my Canadian accent, I don't know if I'll ever get it right anyway. The Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder. Is that what it was? Did I get that right? Yes, there you go. The Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder. 12 subscribers right now, and this is our beloved friend Kid Wonder. Now, because this is a brand new connection for Superchat, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take this latest video, I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, and subscribe and turn the notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then we know that Kid Wonders always subscribe to Tuber Chat, now with 3 different channels. So I hope everybody will help this creator get this channel moving. With 12 subscribers right now, we know that the road to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but we've got lots of support here in the Tuber Chat family. So I hope a few people will jump right onto the mukbang show with Kid Wonder and see what he started over there with Thanksgiving mukbang. That's quite a meal to get started with. And we're going to look at Ghostly Wins now. So thank you again to all of our Super Chatters. I really do appreciate all that extra support. Our members, of course, we got lots of members on the wheel right now. I did that many times before. Thank you, Ghostly Wins. Yes, I was muted. So you have to forgive me. I went through a speech about a bunch of nonsense anyway. I wasn't talking about Ghostly Wins yet. But this is an extremely generous creator. So Ghostly Wins has been with Tuber Chat for a long, long time. It was way overdue by the time I featured that channel. But they show generosity in many different ways. And somebody that I've had the pleasure of hanging out with at least a few times in different live streams. And this is a creator who always has a positive vibe going on. So one of the recommendations I can make for any creator when you're, especially live streaming, not to mention when you're making videos, is when we're talking, hopefully you're more fun than I am. I tend to be a little more serious and I talk really, really fast when we're here on Tuber Chat. But if you can smile, that's one way to bring out a little bit of unseen happiness or energy, if you want to call it that. And this is something that, I had learned a long, long time ago, and I used to work in radio. And this is the kind of thing I would coach people on, even professionals, on how to use their voices. And one of the things you could do is just simply smile. Now, there's a lot more to it with a lot of creators here in Tuber Chat, but Ghostly Wins is somebody who you will have fun hanging out with. You can feel the happiness and energy in this creator while they're game playing, and then they do a great job of keeping up with the chat as well. They bring a lot of comedy and fun into our chat here every time they're here. And like I was saying earlier, it's a real service to any host, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, when you're engaging chat, because YouTube picks up on all those signals, especially the engagement, right? And then there you go. Yes, Ghostly Wins, good advice. I'll take that as advice. Mixing a little bit of serious with silliness is a good idea. MinerZach123, good to see you here. And hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. You see the featured channels collaboration here, so I've been waiting for an opportunity to talk about this. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. Then some of those channels will likely feature you in return. And you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages, because they're saying that your channel is worthy of being featured by them, right? So I hope everybody will consider that. If you're willing to do it, I think it's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with other creators. Everybody's free to make those arrangements either here or outside if you'd like, of course. And if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page like this, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. And thank you again, Ghostly Wins, for a super chat. I really do appreciate that. 674 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. Tiff with the T is a brand new creator here in Tuber Chat. And I appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And please don't be shy. I know you're already here in the chat meeting other creators, but you can reach out to anybody you'd like to. Everybody will be willing to connect. And 941 subscribers over here. So Tiff with the T is already officially on the road to 1K. I'm hoping we can get her a little bit closer to the halfway mark there. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I will just take your, these are a little bit, I'll take your TikTok one. I'll just see what's going on here. And I will add this video into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. As I do for all creators. Hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Ladybug Seafood Boil 51, thank you so much for a super chat. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up next, right before we get back to spinning the wheel. I really do appreciate that extra support, keeping us going today. And thank you again to all of our super chatters. It's been a very overwhelming beginning to today's live stream with a lot of extra generosity, and I do appreciate that. Of course, everybody has the chance to be on the wheel of the screen. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get on either. We just speed things up if those things happen. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. Other than that, Marino's Mysteries, I think I welcomed you earlier. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Ladybug Seafood Boil 51 has actually been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to TuberChat for quite some time. They've been a member, so we put them on the wheel right away, but they did happen to just drop a super chat right now. So we're looking at this channel right now. Of course, we're going to find a lot of mukbangs on this channel. We actually rated them once too, and that was fun. So what I'm going to do, I don't want to fall too far behind with your channel. I'm going to take this turkey video and I'm going to add this into a special playlist I have called Ketchup, which was named from our friend Ghostly Winds, who we saw moments ago. And what that does is just let me stay caught up with creators, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and I'll get through that playlist sometime, hopefully in the next 24 to 48 hours. And hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and I will get to it the next time around if I can. And Arizona Street Media, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I see. Thank you, my dear friend. That is a longtime friend, Washington County News Station, Utah. Utah, I'm sorry. Washington County News Station, Utah, and Mohawk News Station, I think it was called. Is that right? And then you changed it to Arizona Street Media. Has been a long time friend of TuberChat, a very generous creator as well. So thank you for coming in. Thank you always for reminding everybody for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate those. And forgive me for being behind in the chat, but I think we're doing okay. And now it's time for us to spin the wheel. So thank you one more time for all that overwhelming support from our members, our super chatters. I really do appreciate that. This is the reason why I took the ads off of TuberChat. So you'll notice a message comes around every half hour or so to say we've knocked all of the advertisements off of TuberChat now, because we're doing well enough with that other stuff that we I'd rather everybody be in here working on your channels than worrying about, you know, being stuck watching ads. Especially we have so many creators on phones. Might be 60 or 70% of creators here in TuberChat are on phones while they're here, which means they're leaving and coming back, right? And I don't want you to have to get stuck with that just because of what TuberChat is. I don't necessarily recommend that for anybody else, but here, because of our super chatters and members, are able to do that. So I'm that much more appreciative of that. Thank you, everybody. So Towley's Art and Game channel is actually going to be featured on Monday. This is a creator who's come into the TuberChat channel just blazing through our community and through our family by supporting other creators. So the second they got here, I'm getting so many comments from this creator going through, Tuber Chat videos. They're interacting on our community tab as well, which I'm really happy to see. Now I think people are starting to see some activity on their community tabs. A year ago or whenever they really started to push that stuff out, it was so new that you weren't getting a lot of activity, and still it can be slow when you think about things like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter kind of things. When you put out posts, you might get more engagement, but it's building. And Towley's Art and Game channel has been doing that, as well as supporting a lot of other creators. And for that reason, they're going to be featured on Monday. So we'll take an even better look at this channel. So I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator, but with 106 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on the road towards 200. Lenny the Lawyer Live, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Oh, and then Mama G Gear is asking, why were all the friends that came by their house last week taken away? Now, I hope not all. If it was all, that's unfortunate. So YouTube is constantly playing games with our numbers. And one of the most important things that we have to think about is it's not just the procedure that I talk about here for connecting with creators. The instructions are always in our descriptions. It's the why behind it and the importance of helping other people understand how important that is as well. So as we grow as a community together, hopefully we can take newcomers by the hand and help them understand the importance of it, right? So when we visit a channel like Towley's Art and Game channel, for anybody who's fairly new to Tuber Chat, basically what you want to do is start a conversation with creators before connecting with them. Then head to their channel, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. Now, those are two very important points. It must be a full video that you watch from beginning to end. It must be at least 3 minutes long. And while you're there, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video. You don't want to say nice vid or new friend here or fam from Tuber Chat or anything that hundreds of other people might be saying, because your comment could get held for review and YouTube will almost certainly take your connection away. You give a thumbs up, subscribe if you enjoy their content, and ring the bell for notifications, as I do for all creators. I believe we have to do everything we can for each other. That's the minimum of what I suggest. You're always free to do more than I talk about. One of the things I recommend is taking a couple of extra videos and adding them into a watch later list or a playlist of some sort, so you can just let that run at some time, and that gives YouTube a signal to say, hey, you've already been back to that channel once, to watch a little bit more content. You come back into the chat, let them know you've connected. That way they'll turn around and do the same thing for you. Now, here's the thing. You're only responsible for your half of the connection. So if somebody else is not fully connecting the right way, we say, then it's possible to lose a connection. YouTube's constantly purging all of our numbers. But what you can do is keep track of everybody you're connecting with here in Tuber Chat today. And in a day or two, if you do experience some losses, you can go back to everybody's channel, make sure, first of all, that you're still subscribed to them. Secondly, if their subscriptions are public, you can go in there and see yourself, know that they're connected or not connected, and then hopefully politely reach out and say, hey, you lost your connection, just please pick that up. And in 99% or more of cases, you'll find people are more than happy to rejig their connections, and everybody will be a little bit better at connecting. What you'll notice is when I put channels on the screen, I am always subscribed to them. But when I'm outside of Tuber Chat, I connect in exactly the same way that I talk about here. I watch a full video, at least 3 minutes long. I leave a meaningful, genuine comment, or at least a long comment of 3 or 4 sentences. You all know this because I've done it for everybody. You've seen them around or you've gotten it yourself. And then as well, I always hit the thumbs up. I always ring the bell. I may go as far as to share if I have a couple of seconds that I can do that, whether it's on Reddit or another social network. That's another recommendation as well. And so the reason why I say that, it's very, 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 very rare that I ever put a channel on the screen here in Tuber Chat that's not subscribed. So we know that the system, the way that I describe it, works. And of course, you're more than welcome to do much more than I talk about. You can watch 10-minute videos, 20-minute videos. If you have the time, line up a couple of hour videos and let them run. one of the biggest signals is to watch more than one piece of content from the creator. But again, you don't have to. I'm talking about the minimums here. We know they work because every channel I put on the screen is subscribed. It's been only in rare instances that we see me lose a connection. And facing reality was, it's funny when you use too many emojis in a lot of chats, especially when you have a lot of the robots, like Nightbot and things like that, they can time people out and stuff like that. I was with Facing Reality where we're both in a live stream the other day and they got timed out for that. So one of the things that I don't talk about a lot anymore here on Superchat, but I probably could mention here and there, is that when you are in other people's live streams or premieres live chats, especially if they're allowing people to connect in the same way that we are here in Superchat, or if you're in a growth stream, they may very much insist on limiting emojis to 1, 2, or 3 and spelling out numbers in the chat. So we do the same thing here typically. You know, I don't give anybody a hard time about it if a few extra emojis slip by or if you forget to put a number in. But you want to keep in mind that when you're out in a lot of other growth streams and a lot of other chats, moderators could block you or time you out or delete your messages for that reason. So we try to follow those same things here just so it's easier for everybody when you're outside, because I can't live stream 24 hours a day, so I want you to be growing your channel even when I'm not here. Harris Tribe, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody in the house is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. And then all you need is one cool emoji. There you go, Peter Dell. And I can see a lot of our members are playing with the custom ones, which are really cool. I added a new one a couple of weeks ago. So I'm glad everybody's having a good time with that. Venom for Life, thanks for hanging out. And we're going to take a break in another few minutes. But right now we're looking at Modest Moon Gazer. And this is a creator who came into the Tuber Chat community just blazing with generosity, so much so that I was confused at first about whether they came here or to our music channel because they were supporting both so much as soon as they got here. So she's officially on the road to 200. The last check was just over 160. And hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting this creator. She's very active on the other social networks too, particularly Instagram. What you'll find on her channel here on YouTube, though, is a lot of exploring abandoned places. But she does a very thoughtful and considerate job of researching the places before she goes. So she is a compelling storyteller and has that to add into the content. It's really, really cool. She also takes a lot of photos. A lot of the videos have photo slideshows at the end as well, so you can get another look at the places that she's explored, which is really cool. And she's at 185 now, so sorry, much higher than I was thinking when I said 160 there. So Modest Moon Gazer is coming right along very soon to have 200. Hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting this creator. She also engages the chat not only here, everywhere she goes. And I did see her on one live stream so far. I think it was Makeup Mom and Son that you were with and a handful of other familiar faces. And hopefully we'll see more of that. Musica de Noventa, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I hope I'm pronouncing that somewhat right. I'd love for you to correct me if you could, but it's great to see you in the chat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Excuse me, other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And then if you have the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that as well. I'm going to spin the wheel. We're going to see who's coming up next. And if you have mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see that I missed, just please be patient with me and mention your comment or question again with 3 thumbs up. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully we'll catch it the next time around. We're going to take a break right now for a few minutes. We're going to come back and look at Cute Goth Girl Gamer. Venom for Life said they had to force themselves to stop playing Forza Horizon 5 just to get on here. Thank you for that. I cut our break just a few seconds early to hop in on that. I see that Love to Travel with Wade, Crescent Art Designs, is going to have a new video today. That's a fellow Canadian. And Mrs. VSNC09 is hanging out for a little while longer. Tiny Panay, I'm putting to sleep here. And I do appreciate everybody hanging out, especially at such an uncommon hour. I did move today's live stream, so it's not you, it's me. If you noticed that we did extend, or not extend the time, but push it back a little bit. I try not to do that unless I absolutely have to, but it was necessary today. So, Cute Goth Girl Gamer is here with 337 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 400 that she's thinking about. What you'll find from Cute Goth Girl Gamer, first of all, is a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. She's been a friend for a long, long time. She actually supports on all of my channels. And what you'll find when you get to her channel here is a mix. Now, it is a gaming channel. She does a lot of gaming live streams. She also makes music while she live streams and posts those songs. She also does random live streams. She does StreamYard panels that sometimes go on for 10 hours. As you can see, her Thanksgiving one from yesterday went well. She always spreads a lot of positivity in the chat as well, for which I'm grateful for. So it's okay, Tiny Panay, I'm kidding. Yeah, I had a... was it Faye Blatcher? It was some, I forget. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Faye, but it's somebody else was saying that the other day. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm falling asleep," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't blame you. I know that my speeches can get quite long. You didn't have enough sleep. That's okay." But I do appreciate here in Tuber Chat, of course, and Arizona Street Media. Thank you so much for the reminders for everybody to give that thumbs up. They really do help, so I do appreciate it. So let's spin the wheel. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through channels now, because we're in the second half of the live stream. I know today has been a very, very, very long wait for creators. I'm having a feeling by the time we finish tonight's stream, I'm going to find out in the next day or two that it was actually maybe a record day for number of channels coming through. You might find it interesting to know that on any given day, over 100 channels come through on average here in a 2.5 hour period, and 5 to 10%, closer to 5% of the channels that come through are brand new every day. So you always have a chance to meet new people when you're here. This is JetLife777. For more, for argument's sake, this is a travel channel, and JetLife777 is always living life to the fullest. Whenever I ask them how they're doing, they always have positive things to say. So you always get a positive vibe from JetLife777. With 674 subscribers, hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. You can see that they're extremely active on the other social networks, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and they do have a Patreon set up as well. They've also got a second channel, so let's have a look at what they've got going on over there. Jet Life Collections is 30 subscribers right now, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, help get this channel going on its road to the first 100, and you will find that the creator behind these channels is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They've been a friend of Tuber Chat for a long, long time. Yeah, the Stock Explorer, it's funny because I don't actually look at the number of how many people are watching most of the time. You can put this thing on the screen. Obviously, most people have seen that before from Streamlabs and all this, that tells you when the numbers go up and down. But I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Sometimes we get a little bit more than that. It usually seems to float around 30, I think. But it's interesting. Let's spin the wheel and see what's happening. We will get another channel up here. And as we work the wheel down, when we eventually get down to about 5 or 6 names, I'll start adding some names to the wheel from our chat list. Antoinette at Fun is coming up next. Lenny the Lawyer Live is wondering if anybody knows a social media manager in New Jersey. So if anybody does, that might be a signal right there. If you're somebody who does that stuff or knows somebody who does that stuff, then that will be a great connection. And Antoinette at Fun has over 1,000 subscribers now, with actually 1,040, so they're almost halfway to the 1,100 that they're thinking about it. This is VSNC09. I'm not putting you to sleep, thank goodness. I don't know what it's like to listen to me. I go back and watch my replays, but you don't know what you sound like, right? You have to rely on other people to tell you. I just know that I can talk. My speeches go on for much, 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 much longer than they need to, and hopefully everybody finds amusement in that, if nothing else. Antoinette at Fun is an extremely supportive creator, so they are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here, but they are out constantly supporting other creators. When I bounce in between premieres and live streams, I run into them constantly. You can see that they've got a lot of videos in between here, their live streams, where they talk about Connect and Grow, so they definitely will allow and encourage anybody to connect in their live chats the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. You'll likely meet some more friends over there, and then as well they mix up the videos and are posting frequently. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. It's pure variety on that channel. We're going to spin the wheel. Crescent Art Designs has another video coming out tomorrow. They're uploading it right now. So one of the creators that was here earlier in the stream, I don't know if they're still here, was asking about recommendations. One of the things I recommend for a lot of creators, particularly if you have, well, my first recommendation is, where possible, which I know for most videos is possible, not all, but most, is to put your video up as private in the YouTube system, and then you can allow the algorithm to catalog your thumbnail, your title, your description, your tags, and all that good stuff. It even listens to the video, as a matter of fact. And then the longer you can give it, the better it is. I try to upload videos a day or two in advance before posting, as a minimum. Sometimes I even go as far as a week. If you're a creator with, let's say, over 500 subscribers, and that's not a rule, it's just a recommendation from me, I would think about premieres. Now, anybody's free to do them, of course, but the larger your community is, the better success you have with a premiere. You will almost always get some kind of engagement, but I know what it's like to run a premiere and have nobody show up, and that's unfortunate, right? So these are the things we learn from, but by the time you've got over 500 subscribers, you pretty much have enough people that if you post a video at any time of the day or week, you should get at least somebody in there. Be Amazing Sylvia is in the house, part of the Drop the Link Day crew. This is another creator who's been connected to me for a long, long time, since before Superchat started. And I think that I just saw some action from Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama. Thank you for coming in. And thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Tiff with the T's got the Stream Boss position right now. I didn't see that had happened. I often don't look over to the Stream Boss. I keep it in a separate monitor that's way off on the side. When you see me staring way, way, way over like this, it's because I'm looking at my other monitor. Or possibly rearranging my portable green screen, which I do love. I've used it for every episode of Tuber Chat. If you want to see a review on that, I've got it on my personal channel. So, Buse's VSNC09 is here with 1,380 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 1,400. This channel, when I first was talking to this creator, or going through the videos on this channel after they came into the Tuber Chat family, I noticed a lot of royal wedding themed videos, right? They're very popular here. You can see that these are some of their more popular videos. So I saw a few of those, but I see that this channel is expanding into a lot of variety, which is very cool. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. But as well, this is a creator who is out supporting people like crazy. So when I bounce in between premieres and live streams myself, I run into Mrs. VSNC09 regularly supporting others. And I hope that you'll connect with this creator, push them a little bit farther towards 1,400, and find some of that support coming back to you as well. And I'm going to spin the wheel. We got another channel up here. Today's been an overwhelming day, so I know it's taking what feels like longer than ever to get onto the wheel and to have it spun and have names come up and all that stuff, but I really do appreciate all the overwhelming support today that's made that happen. Makeup Mom and Son is here as a dear friend and a moderator and a gold member, so we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Makeup Mom and Son on her main channel has 940 subscribers, so it has to be frustrating to be getting so close and not, push and just wish for that extra 60 subscribers to come and hit that 1,000. What I like that Makeup Mom and Son is doing is that they're not rushing it, though. The truth is, if you decided not to quit before you started, you already intended on being here long past 1,000 subscribers anyway. So as much as we like to keep score, when you get there, right? The most important thing is to make sure that your connections are quality connections. You're connecting the right way for your own channel so that you can maximize the impact of both your community and monetization when you get there, right? Makeup Mom and Son does a mix of videos and live streams, and some of those live streams are random. Some of them are in an interview series that she's got going on as well. This happens every Saturday, and she's actually got I wonder if Makeup Mom and Son, are you taking a couple of weeks off? And forgive me if you said that and I didn't remember, but I see that Hilda DC is coming up in a couple of weeks. Makeup Mom and Son's done an interview series where you will find some familiar faces and meet some new people on her channel as well. And I've been honored to be a part of that interview series. So you can see there's generosity in this creator. She actually shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. She'll be willing to swap playlists with other creators. She also puts a lot of focus on others, and she allows and encourages everybody to connect in her live streams and live chats the same way that we do here in Superchat. So I hope you'll connect with her. And again, she's here as both a moderator and a member. So spin the wheel. Cute Goth Girl Gamer. I forgot to take off the wheel, so we're going to have to spin again. Peter Dell, yes, it is absolutely. One of the things a lot of creators, are asked, especially in interviews and this and that, what's your favorite part of YouTube or your favorite part of doing this or your YouTube journey? And a lot of creators will say it's the friendships that are made along the way. And I have to agree, of course. It's the whole reason we're here. Superchat's just a meeting place. I just happen to be here to talk for 2 hours. I like putting channels on the screen. It gives us something to do more than anything else while we're connecting, but it's really meant for everybody to be connecting with each other and hopefully getting friendships started, because that's where the strong and solid foundation for your channel is really going to come from, when you have a group of true friends that are really going to help your channel grow, that will truly have your back and truly act a lot more than just fans of your content, but really be there for you all the time. And I think we all see that coming around our channels now. How to Flex Living, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Artfully Blind with Diana is a very energetic creator. This is somebody who's out supporting others regularly, somebody who always engages the chat with a lot of conversation, always positivity and motivation as well. You'll find that on her channel. There's a lot more than art there. She does game nights, she does random live streams, and she mixes up the videos as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. With over 3,100 subscribers, she's got that locked in now. And you can bet that there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. So she's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And then thank you, Team Goodman. And the Stock Explorer, forgive me, you did say that you would be driving but listening. But thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. The next time I can catch you on your own live stream, the Stock Explorer, I plan to ask you for a specific tip, because I have dipped my toe into the crypto world now, and I would like to figure out how I can not only keep track of the crypto that I'm in, but the opportunities that will come up from the gains and the losses. I happen to be on Coinbase, so my stuff is there, and I know they've got their charts and this and that, but I'm going to ask you about tools that can be used. And I'll look forward to mentioning that when I get there. The Stock Explorer brings us crypto talk as well as stocks, and I like it because they give us a real-world look at the companies and the products that they're talking about in a very down-to-earth way. But we'll talk about that when we get to their channel. Faye Blatcher is here with 2,370 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,400 that they're thinking about. And this is another extremely supportive creator as well. Faye Blatcher is somebody who's out, and when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams trying to support other creators as much as I can, I run into Faye Blatcher constantly. They are not only there supporting, but engaging the chat as well. And I keep mentioning this, but it really does help. Venom for Life has a specific spelling. So if you're on a phone, I know you have to type that out. But they spell in a very certain way. hopefully you'll be able to find that. The reason why we don't do a lot of links, or one of the reasons why we don't do a lot of links here in Superchat, is because when you search, find, and click on a creator's name, you're actually doing a great service for them. As you can imagine, over months, or eventually what's going to be years, when hundreds and eventually thousands of creators are searching, finding, and clicking on your channel, you will rise up the search results. Those of you who have unique names might quickly rise to #1, but you'll keep your position there. And for creators with more popular or common names, they will rise up the search results and eventually eclipse everybody and possibly take the #1 position. It's very important, right? Facing Reality is willing to swap playlists. If anybody in the house is willing to do that, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Faye Blatcher is pure variety, but hopefully you'll enjoy it when you get there. Let's spin the wheel and see who's coming up next. Kristen Welton is going to be the next channel that we're looking at. This is my love. She's here as a member and a moderator as well, always. Oh, Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama. Thank you for another super chat. I am so sorry because usually I put channels up on the screen as soon as that happens, and I did not do that for you earlier, but thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. They've done that many times. And I'm going to look at your channel next. So Kristen Welton is coming up now because I did spin the wheel. And she has her own channel. She's doing her own thing with 1,360 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that she's thinking about. She's fully monetized. There's lots of ways to support her when we get there. And she mixes up the videos and live streams as well. You can see that she has got a lot of branding going on her channel between the avatar banner and thumbnails, pretty much now matching in all of the regular videos and live streams that she's doing. The only exception, of course, is shorts. She's had some great success with a lot of those, eclipsing 10,000 views, I think even approaching 20,000, which is really cool. It's pure variety over here. So she does a lot of unboxings and product reviews, but you see some theme park footage from our theme park there, a lot of lifestyle videos, and a lot of collaborations with other creators as well, sometimes even live streams. So hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there, and we'll push her a little bit closer to 1,400. And forgive me if I'm missing a lot in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If you have mentioned something that I missed that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama, has been with us for a few weeks now and has shown great generosity. Thank you so much for these super chats. I really do appreciate that. And again, forgive me for not putting you up earlier. I should have done that right away. But I do appreciate this extra support, of course. And Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama, has already shown to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. What we find on this channel is a behind-the-scenes look at the merchandise that they've got going on, the kind of things that a lot of creators and small businesses might be thinking about. So it's great to have a resourceful channel like this in the Tuber Chat family. And with 109 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. And I'm curious to see a lot of the different processes used in a lot of the merchandise that is made over here. I'm still getting to know the channel and its creator, but hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. Huntophobia is in the house. Good to see you here. I actually co-hosted an interview with them a couple of days ago on Have Cheetah Will Views channel, which was very cool. I've been out with Huntophobia on a couple of paranormal investigations, and I even have a behind-the-scenes video from one of those right now on my personal channel. I think I have enough footage for a couple more videos from a couple more of our adventures, and those, of course, are also available on the Paraflix network as full-blown episodes of Huntophobia, and we'll look at that soon. So let's spin the wheel. Thank you one more time, Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama, and our other super chatters for today. I do appreciate the extra support. Kristen Welton, I forgot to take off the wheel. I keep doing that today. Let's spin. We'll get even artfully blind with Diana still on the wheel. I keep forgetting to take everybody off. We will Venom for Life is a BTS fan. Is that the case? You know, we have for those of you who are familiar with Canada or Canadian, I keep seeing these advertisements for Tim Horton to say that they're going to have these Justin Bieber type of, I don't know if they're Timbits or what they are, coming up soon. But I think of that when I think of BTS and some of these other groups and things like that. AG Born Jamaican is here with 1,580 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,600 that they're thinking about. And they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. AG Born Jamaican is bringing us pure variety, but this is a creator who's out supporting others regularly as well. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. Nadeth's Life is going to come up on the wheel right now. I'm just going to add a few names from our chat list. Team Goodman. It's funny because Nadeth's Life and Team Goodman are often found together, and they allow people to connect the same way that we do here. Gloria's Platter is always willing to swap playlists with other creators, and I've got you on the wheel now. Popping the Popcorn is coming up, and then I'll add some more names as we need them. So let's spin. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster because we've been on for an hour and a half now. I do appreciate everybody coming in, especially at such an uncommon hour. We mix the times up frequently here on Superchat so that we can reach different time zones, but in today's case, I just moved the stream a little bit later because I found myself falling behind today. I drove through Toronto, and the traffic on Black Friday was a little bit more overwhelming than I expect, more than anything else. Popping the Popcorn, we need to use our channel filters to get to this channel, or you can search for Katie from Popping the Popcorn. And this is an extremely supportive creator, somebody who's fairly new to Tuber Chat. And when they had first come in, they started supporting each other, or started supporting a lot of other creators instantly. This is an extremely generous creator. They were originally personally invited in here from Michael's Adventures, and he's done that many times. And we've seen a couple of creators who have been personally invited in, you know, on a one-on-one type of basis like that. And you can see how that can really be beneficial to your own channel when the, you know, oldest form of marketing and promotion, word of mouth, is, you know, one of your best friends when it comes to bringing people in. Jamaica Agenda, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Venom for Life is a metalhead. Yes, absolutely. So no BTS for you. LOL for that. Popping the Popcorn has 97 subscribers right now. We could possibly get this creator up and over the 100 that they're thinking about. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. So I'm hoping that if anybody hasn't already connected to this extremely supportive creator, that you will right now. What you'll find from her channel is reviews of movies, and she does a very considerate and thoughtful job of describing her absolute opinion. These are opinionated reviews, right? Not necessarily generic. So it's nice to have a friend that you can get an opinion from. And then as well, she's also looking for recommendations. So if you watch a couple videos, you'll see her mention the idea that if there's a film that you want her to review, she'll consider doing that as well. The Relaxed Mind Through Soothing Vibes. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. What I'm doing right now is spinning what we call the Wheel of Doom. It's just a fun name that was in honor of one of our old friends, Mr. Naz. And what I do with, like, for instance, the Stock Explorer right now is once a name comes up on the wheel, I put them on the screen, we look at their channel. So this is how the screen works, and everybody has the opportunity to be on the wheel or the screen. It can take a long time now, especially on the busiest days for Superchat. We're always busy, but on the busiest days it can take some time. In the meantime, what we do if you want to connect with a creator is I recommend keeping track of everybody that you connect with, but start a conversation with an individual creator in the chat, like the Stock Explorer. They're very engaging. Lots of creators here are. And then once you've let them know your intent that you want to connect with them, you can head to their channel and watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. Very important that it's a full video that you watch from beginning to end, and that it's at least 3 minutes long. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, or even longer. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment of at least 3 or 4 sentences while you watch related to the content of the video. Then give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on if you enjoy their content, and that will make your connection stick. And then come back into the chat, let them know that you've done that. They will turn around and do the same thing for you. And that's basically how things work here. So again, the instructions are always in the video descriptions. Jack Dawson, thank you for coming in, my dear friend, and for that super chat. He always comes in blazing. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to look at Jack Dawson's channel next. And I see we've got another brand new channel in the house, Intro to Mills Ent. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome as well, and you'll have fun meeting new friends and family members. Our instructions are in the video description, but please don't be shy because everybody is here to connect. So as well, we're going to look at that channel next, as we always do. You do not have to be a member or super chat to get onto the wheel or the screen, but in the case of memberships, we put them on the wheel right away. In the case of super chats, we put them on the screen right away. So we're looking at the Stock Explorer, and this is a very engaging creator, not only on their own channel, but when they're out supporting others, not just here in Superchat. I've been in other live streams where I've run into the Stock Explorer out supporting other creators. They are always engaging conversation, which is a great service to any host, whether it's a premiere or a live stream. On their channel, the Stock Explorer brings us a very down-to-earth way of talking about companies and products behind the ideas for the moves they expect these companies to make in the stock market. They also do a bit of crypto talk as well, and we should see a little bit more of that coming up. I have a great time when I hang out with the Stock Explorer on their live streams. I'm always looking forward to the next one, and there is a lot to be learned from this creator, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. 535 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about, and they do a great mix of videos and live streams. And I got to catch up with you because I'm missing a few things. See, even having the notification bell on, now the tough thing for me is that I've got, it literally today somebody was laughing at me. I was out for lunch with somebody and they were laughing. They're like, dude, your phone just blows up. It's not that. It's just the YouTube notifications, because if I'm off YouTube, then I might get 200 in a day, right? And it's interesting to see. Lenny the Lawyer Live is just asking, has anybody tried Description, Descript, which is a text-based AI video and audio editor. So Descript must be one of these AI products. I'm not sure if I've heard of that, but it sounds like no. I can't think of it offhand. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to make a note for myself to go look at that, actually, because I always like to see anything tech. I always want to know what they're doing, whether I use it or not. Andex Vlog. Oh, sorry, Andy X Vlog. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. When we look for Jack Dawson, this is one of the most popular names on the entire internet because of the main character in the Titanic movie, of course. So when I look for Jack Dawson, I look for Jack Dawson MLB The Show, which happens to be the first game I ever caught them playing on a live stream. But they actually play Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, Final Fantasy, and a lot of other big titles, so you'll be able to find them easily. Again, the reason we don't do a lot of links here is because we want to search, find, and click on creators' names. That does a great service for them, so that YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for them, and they will eventually rise up the search results. Jack Dawson does a lot of live streaming, and thank you, Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that, and that's the same reason we're looking at Jack Dawson now, because they dropped a super chat on us. Lenny the Lawyer Live, forgive me, I didn't put you on the list yet, but I'm going to, because of your super chat, which I really do appreciate, I'm going to put your channel up right after Intro to Mills Entertainment here. So thank you again for that. And when we look at Jack Dawson, so like I said, they do a mix of videos, mostly live streams. They stream almost every single day. And then when you catch this creator, you'll find a fantastic commentator. He's able to keep up with the gameplay and the chat. You'll find that he says love, support, and respect is the key. Not just here, everywhere he goes. He absolutely believes that wholeheartedly. You find it from him and the community that surrounds him. He shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, and he allows and encourages people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. So you'll likely meet a lot of friends and family members when you're over there. And then thank you for the positivity. Lenny the Lawyer Live, I always appreciate the kind words. And TWTTV, good to see you in the house. Chef BC, Cherry Bliss VSC, is here. And happens to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away. We'll get a few more names onto our wheel in another few moments. Towley's Art and Game Channel, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. We looked at that channel earlier today, but I do appreciate that extra support. Intro to Mills Ent has sent us over a couple of super chats as well. I appreciate that extra support, so thank you for that. For that reason, we're looking at your channel right now. And this is a brand new connection for TuberChat. It looks like a fairly new channel as well, if I'm right. I could be wrong about that, actually. The search results at it. Oh, no. Okay, no, you've been around for a while. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this official music channel. You can tell from the music note that they've got here. And I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is go through your videos here and see if I can find something. I usually look for something a bit longer. Oh, I see. You've actually got... I'm just looking at your videos here. Oh, this is an official music channel. My guess is that you've put these out on the other networks like Deezer and Apple and things like that, and they've come up. YouTube has put these videos out for you, which is interesting. So what I'm going to do is take a few of these and add them into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do, I didn't mean to click on that. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through these videos after I go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I will watch all 3 of these videos. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment on at least one of them. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And yeah, Chef BC, Cherry Bliss VSC, I usually don't do them this late, but today, I had to move it. I got a little bit far behind myself today. I try not to do that, but once in a while I have to do that. But we're happy to do that so that we can always meet new creators, right? It's interesting to know that 5 to 10% of the creators that come through here are brand new every single day. So the other thing too, Intro to Mills End, forgive me if you already know this, but I also have an official music channel. So after publishing outside, YouTube makes these videos for you. But then if you upload a music video of any kind of your own with the music in the background, it replaces these and starts to fill up your videos section as well. So you can have an example of that on our music channel, and I'm looking forward to getting to know yours. All of our stuff is royalty free. Lenny the Lawyer Live is coming up next. Thank you for the super chat. Lenny the Lawyer Live is another creator who engages the chat and is often talking about different products and different things that are out there that we can use for our YouTube channels or for our marketing. Today is talking about like a social media manager, talking about a product called Descript, which I don't think I've seen it yet. So I made a note to go and look at that. But I know some of these AI tools are out there that can do some writing for you or make advertisements for you and probably even run your whole ad campaign for you if you wanted to do that. But I'm looking forward to looking for that. I do appreciate the kind words as well. Lenny the Lawyer Live always engages conversation when he's here in the chat. With 68 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. You can tell that there's much to be learned from this creator as well as entertained and inspired by when we get to their channel. Red Ruby Sky is in the house. They happen to be a member. So I'll get them onto the wheel right away. And as we get back down to 5 or 6 names, we'll add some more to the wheel. And thank you, Tiny Panay. Yeah, I know it's very late for you, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate the time that you spent. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. So Lenny the Lawyer Live, like I said, I'm hoping we'll push them a little bit farther on the road to the first 100. It's been a little bit since I've caught one of your videos. I'm just going to grab this latest one that you put out almost 2 weeks ago and add that into my catch-up list, and that will be so I can stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Hopefully everybody's doing good in the chat. If you're willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I really will appreciate it. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So Nadeth's Life is here, and this is a creator who's out supporting others regularly as well, but sometimes they do live streams, and they particularly will allow people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. Here's an example of a stream that I caught the other day, just about a week ago. They were with Team Goodman, and I see these two creators collaborating often. I'm always happy to see creators getting together and supporting each other that way. When you hop in, if you're somebody who's willing to do that on somebody else's stream in, let's say, a StreamYard panel, or whether it's a Zoom or a Restream or any of that stuff, you're sharing content with the other creator and changing the dynamic of the whole conversation that's happening in the stream, which is really, really cool. And I'm always happy to see creators collaborate that way. And then thank you, Lenny the Lawyer Live. Hopefully we'll get your channel moving to that first 100 very soon. So Nadeth's Life is here with 1,100 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're now going to be thinking about. Our featured channel for today, and forgive me because I haven't mentioned it enough, is Coupon Gail. She's still in the chat with us. That's the second channel from Gail's Southern Living. She is a very much loved, well-respected, and influential creator. So I hope everybody will connect with her. She did a spectacular job on a how to use Tuber Chat video in about a week from now. I think she put that out previously, and that's available on our front page or on her channel. Wilm's Vlog, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Thank you so much for coming over from Nadeth's Life, and I think that both Nadeth's Life and Team Goodman have sent us many friends over the past many months. So, Be Amazing Sylvia is coming up right now. I'm not sure if she's still in here. She might have come through quickly, but Be Amazing Sylvia is a very influential creator. She is a wealth of knowledge. She is part of the Drop the Link Day crew, where they allow people to connect in their live streams in a similar way to what we do here in Superchat. But this is actually a personal channel, so she does a lot more variety there. You see some more friends from the Drop the Link Day crew over there. She's got 3,300 subscribers right now. She's actually got it locked in. And I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. Fully monetized, of course, with Super Chats and memberships available when we get there. Lots of featured channels here. And she actually has a second channel, which I'm going to show you, Sylvia and C Daily. I believe I've been connected to Sylvia since long before Tuber Chat even started. This is an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And on Sylvia and C Daily, you get a behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind Be Amazing Sylvia. With 178 subscribers here, we're happy to see this channel moving along. We just saw a 100 subscriber giveaway from them, or a thank you video, and hopefully we'll see them rise towards 200 soon enough. So hopefully everybody will support Sylvia on both of her channels. I'm going to spin the wheel again. Oh, and then Venom for Life. I'm going to put you on the wheel right now. You were just about to come up, so I'll put you on right now. Scratch and PPA is here, and if you have to go before we get to your channel, we'll still look at it anyway, because I know you've been here a long time. Scratch and PPA is coming up right now. We're looking at the fact that House of X Entertainment Inc. just came in. And Venom for Life. I gotta remember to spell this properly. It's easy, but you got to make sure you get the spelling right. Venom for Life's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. I'm just going to get another channel on here. Is Tiny Pinay still with us, or did they have to take off? Spotless Calm will come up now. And we're talking about Scratch and PPA. With 834 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. They happen to be here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. And what you'll find on their channel is an interactive series of videos. And what that means is that you have the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. He premieres every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern around the lunch hour. And what you'll find if you can make it to one of these premieres is a chat that runs faster than Tuber Chat, faster than most you've ever seen. And here's an example to show you. Tuber Chat gets an average of about 300 views per video. You can see that when we're done after the live streams, right? We get credit for about 250 to 350 views most often. We're here for 2.5 hours. Scratch and Pete is on for 12 minutes. And manages within a week or so to get that 300. So it shows you the kind of unbelievable activity that comes through. Because Scratch and PPA is so overwhelmingly supportive to other creators, it comes back in a flood of support all at once. It makes his live chats unbelievably high energy and fast paced and a lot of fun to be a part of as well. So hopefully you'll join us for that. I am there all the time. I have missed barely any. And one of the other notes that you want to think about with this creator is we see a lot of featured channels here. Scratch and PPA features an individual creator in every episode, so we now have 47 opportunities to meet loyal and dedicated supporters who've had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. So I hope everybody will connect with Scratch and PPA. If you haven't already, get him rolling on the road towards 900. And he also is a shining example of what can be done with social media when you pair the idea of promoting your videos out on the other networks like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Business services and opportunities. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That is Charlene Heel with a second channel. So thank you very much for that. Hopefully everybody will connect with that channel. And it's a good thing that actually that you came in with that channel today, because if I looked at Charlene Heal, I would have possibly forgotten to put the second channel up, and I want to definitely do that. I am always happy to promote 2 channels for creators. If you have 2, the only thing I ever ask is that everybody treats them separately, but everybody here does, which is great. So Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC has been a long time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Superchat. They happen to be a member, so we put them on the wheel as soon as I saw them come in today. 354 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Obviously, there's some delicious looking content on this channel. I'm hoping we get a bit more frequency out of Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC. This creator is so supportive that I have a feeling that they'll really start to move if they can get some more content out. Now, they're obviously experimenting with shorts as well, which is very cool. And like I said, a very supportive creator. So we can keep that in mind, and hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back to you after you connect with them. I'm just going to see what I can do about adding another name or 2 to the wheel. If anybody has mentioned anything that I've missed, like a question or a comment in the chat, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and we'll catch it the next time around. Popping the Popcorn is coming up on the wheel right now. Let me see if Tiny Panay is still here. If they are, I'll put them on. Facing Reality will come up onto the wheel, and then I'll spin, and we'll get somebody else up here. I've got to take a break. I'm not going to take the whole 3 minutes. I just need a moment. And then thank you, Peter Dell. Glorious Platter is going to come up next, and I'm just going to need a moment here, but I'll appreciate everybody's patience. Oh, Popping the Popcorn, thank you for that. Yes, I did already look at your channel. I'd rather make the mistake of doing something twice than not doing it, but I do appreciate that, so thank you. So let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up. Peter Dell, thank you so much for the kind words. Peter Dell's been here a long time. Now, here's the thing with the wheel and the way that this works, for anybody who hasn't seen me talk about this before, let me get Ruby Sky up here, and I'll show you how the wheel works exactly. I have got a robot in the chat, and you'll recognize it. And thank you, Scratch and PPA. I should have known that. So this is Bottissimo. And you see the messages coming through the chat from Bottissimo. It actually welcomes all the new users and, you know, mentions something when different activity happens in the chat. Keeps a list of how active everybody's been in the chat. It's not just about how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with everybody. And let me bring that back over and show you. For those of you who can see it, I know if you're on a phone, you probably can't see very well. It has this arbitrary number that it calculates. So, you know, there's Modest Moon Gazer close to the top. Scratch and PPA is always at the top. Nadest Life is at the top here today. And this is calculated by how long you're here and how much you're interacting with other creators in the chat, right? Chat messages and stuff like that. The wheel. So like I said, it's not just about how long you're here. So you may find yourself here in Superchat for a long time and not coming up on the wheel so quickly because it requires interactivity. So I really love it for that reason, because it's able to keep track better than I ever could. But that's how that works. So you can keep that in mind for anybody that's been here a long time waiting to get on the wheel. We are going to add some more channels. We're not in any hurry to get out of here today. We've been on for 2 hours, but we're usually here much longer than that. Red Ruby Sky is here with 1,650 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,700 that they're thinking about. just making a note for myself. I still keep notes on pen and paper more than anything else. And Red Ruby Sky has actually been a longtime friend of Superchat who's started making regular appearances lately. They happen to be a member. I put them on the wheel right away, but it's pure variety on this channel. Now, there's a lot of pleasing visuals that you see in the latest videos coming out from this creator, so I hope you'll check those out, and you see that they're experimenting with shorts videos as well, and I have seen them out supporting other creators also, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Yes, Peter Dell, we could. You know, I've seen other creators do... Garden State Gardener is a friend of Superchat as well, and on their channel they use the same wheel. It's from wheelofnames.com. It's free, anybody can use it. It's just an ad supported thing. Lots of creators are using this, and it's so easy to use, it's crazy. But you can make a list of creators, even if you want to do it outside in a text file on your computer, on a notepad or something like that, and then just copy and paste it right into the wheel. The best part is, in 99% of cases, if you accidentally close the window, when you open the window, the wheel still has all the names on it, which is really, really, really cool for an online thing. There's ways to plug Google into that with spreadsheets and all this, but it's something else. So let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Red Ruby Sky. Venom for Life is coming up right now, so thank goodness that came up so quickly. I know they've been here for a long time. Venom for Life has a bit of variety on their channel, as a matter of fact. 835 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on the road to 900. So they have got some more variety here. I got to catch up with your channel a little bit more and see... lots and lots of reviews lately, but I did catch them for some music. So that was interesting. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. They have been with Superchat pretty much from the beginning. They definitely were previously featured many, many, many months ago. Ladybug Seafood Boil 51, thank you so much for your super chat. I hope we looked at your channel. Yes, I'm sure we did, right? I always only look at one channel per channels one time per stream, but I do appreciate that extra support. What you'll see now is Ladybug Seafood Boil 51 has become our stream boss. That's the video game life meter right under my camera, and you will see that they will get some extra exposure for that, so thank you for that. And hopefully everybody will connect with Venom for Life. They always engage the chat. They have been with Superchat for a long, long time, so a very loyal and dedicated supporter there as well. The road to 1K, yes. So officially, not that it matters, it just seems to me, because there's no rule that's written, it seems to me that everybody says that we're officially on the road when we're 100 away, right? So that's why I will say, like, you know, you're on the road to 900, or you're on the road to 600, or you're on the road to whatever it is. But to be officially on the road to 1,000 would be as soon as you hit 900, right? Even though lots of other creators say it different ways. Once you start getting some of these creators, like, you know, Happy Lux has well over 35,000 subscribers now and this and that. So you might as well just say road to 36, because by the time he gets... you know, 35,100. He's going to have 36,000 any day, so that's okay. Cyber Insanity, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one. Oh, okay. Well, meet people one by one. Follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you'd like. So I see JK Soraya has changed her name to Cyber Insanity. I actually like the name. So thank you for that. Thank you for letting us know that's a familiar face. Thank you to Modest Moongazer for playing with the custom emojis. I'm always happy to see the chat with a few emojis like that. House of X Entertainment's got them going on as well. House of X Entertainment is up right now. House of X Entertainment Inc. comprises two monetized creators. This is It's Me Wonston Yes Honey and Yo It's Your Boy Leo, who are very long time friends of TuberChat. They've been with me since long time before TuberChat even began. They are actually inspirational in its creation because I met them just over 2 years ago now with the Hoops Family Network, Vern's Junk Closet, Be Amazing Sylvia, and a lot of other creators. And it's because of the generosity that I saw in them and their willingness to support and promote other creators that, you know, I was even inspired to do TuberChat. and they've been with me from the very beginning. They are actually two of the first creators to ever come into a Tuber Chat live stream. Our very first stream ever, It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, was the very first creator to come in. And for that reason, I really appreciate this. You'll see that Tuber Chat is a member on House of X Entertainment Inc. now because they are monetized and because of that overwhelming support for all of this time. What you'll find on this channel is a lot of support for other creators. They do interviews as well as they mix up the live streams and videos. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of support that comes back from these creators. 1,120 subscribers right now, so I'm hoping we can push them towards 1,200. Here's Yo, it's your boy Leo with his personal channel, fully monetized as well. You can connect with him here. I'm just going to set my reminder for that. 1,920 subscribers right now. I'm just going to go back and get the link here for It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey. And 1,660 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push them towards 1,700, fully monetized, of course, as well. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Hedgehog's Homestead, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome again today and ready to meet some new friends and family members. Hopefully Gloria's Platters here. Oh, all right, Gloria's Platter. Let's see what you got going on your channel right now. All right, we'll see what we're going to do here. Hopefully we still got the stream going. It looks like it might have caught itself back again. If it cuts off now, we're going to cut it out for today because we've already been on for over 2 hours. Usually what I do is I come back one time if the stream breaks in the first hour. Glorious Platters here with 828 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. We get a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, particularly shorts we see, but we've also got, look, a Thanksgiving feast over here, it looks like. A lot of other interesting dishes. Glorious Platter is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. This is somebody I've actually swapped playlists with a couple of months ago. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists with other creators, hopefully reaching out to you as soon as they see that. And if you see somebody else say that, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Khalid DF2 is Khalid Delicious Food with his second channel. Thank you for coming in. And thank you for the kind words, of course. And then they're willing to swap playlists. Yes, anybody can be... anybody can do that if they'd like to. What I love about food and cooking channels here in the Tuber Chat family is that I love the real world look that we get at some of the things that people are making around the world in their homes for themselves, for other people. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that as much as I do. Food is something obviously we all have in common. So I find it interesting. It's not often that I say that a channel is suitable for everybody, but I think when we talk about healthy living, healthy eating, and things like that, myself included especially, we can all live a little bit healthier and eat a little bit healthier, I think, right? So Gloria's Platter is bringing us a lot of delicious looking stuff. And hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there. Not to mention the support that comes back from such a supportive creator. So Charlene Heel is coming up right now. She's actually got 2 channels. So let's get this one up here right now. Charlene Heel will take a little while to get up the... to rise up the search results. When I search for channel in my filters, you could do that on a phone or on a computer. I'm hoping we can get that yellow heart in there as well. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's my problem. Charlene Heel is spelled with an I, so you want to keep that in mind. Just try not to misspell. Then it might come up much easier for you. 470 subscribers, and I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. It's going to be wonderful to see this creator get their community tab after hitting 500, because now creators with 500 are getting their community tabs, and this is a creator who spreads all kinds of energy, positivity, and motivation. So I have a feeling they'll do great things with that as well. I'm just adding your latest video, your Thanksgiving video, into my catch-up list so that I can stay caught up with your channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Dogs are jumping around the Stock Explorer. Unhealthy eating is more universal. Yes, absolutely. I'm a perfect example of that. I think about eating healthier. I think about it every single day. Oh, very good, Khalid. 20,000 and 8,000 in just a few days. Very, very good. Your shorts videos. So hopefully you keep that up. Shorts are something where you have a lot of opportunity to get the wind at your back, let's say. And my recommendation to anybody, if you're going to experiment with shorts, is you experiment with a good handful of them and see if a few of them fly. But we have a lot of creators who get a lot of those moving. 1111 Modest Moon Gazer. And that's in the Eastern time zone, of course. I happen to be in Ontario, Canada. So same time zone as New York. And it's just past 1111 for us. Charlene Heal is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. You'll find that when she comes to your chats as well, whether it's a premiere or a live stream. Yeah, you're right, the Huntophobia. I had a good conversation with them the other day on Have Cheetah Will Views channel. Now, I've got to get Charlene Heal's second channel here. And, oh, for the life of me, I hope I can remember. I know I'm not going to remember the name of it. It's not a very long name. It's like 3 words, but she just recently started it. Madam Soul Food, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. Charlene Heal, let me drop a message for you. Oh, she might not still be here. Okay, I'm going to have to skip her second channel. Charlene Heal, if you're still in the house, just please mention anything at all with your second channel, and I'll get it up here. There it is. Never mind. All right. Oh, okay, maybe it's not going to come up. Business services and opportunities. What you can't see, that sometimes it feels like I'm talking to myself here, I use the Go To Channel extension that you see on my chat here that makes all the names green. I can click on them. But if you have a channel that's brand new, then it doesn't always work. Usually it takes a little while. In this case, it didn't want to click, but we can find business services and opportunities very easily. It comes up quick for me. You know what I'm going to do? I don't usually, but I am going to drop a link for this just in case you need it. It's better to search for this. Because we are doing the creator a service by searching, finding, and clicking on them. Business services and opportunities. I hope you'll search, find, and click on them. But I have just dropped a link if you need it. And then hopefully everybody will support Charlene Heal on this channel as well. With 10 subscribers, we'd love to get her moving towards the 15 or 20 that she's got on her mind right now and get that road to 100 moving. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and I'm due to start adding some more creators onto our wheel of doom. And then Khalid, yeah, I'm going to put you in order because there was a good handful of creators that came and have been waiting for a long, long time. Today was very, 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 very busy. And, you know, Fridays have been for a long time. You know, Tuber Chat's always busy. We always get about 100 channels that come through in any 2 to 2.5 hour period. Not everybody could stay the whole time, of course, and I appreciate every moment everybody spends. But Today was a very overwhelming beginning. Peter Dell, I can type fast, but I make a lot of mistakes. You'd laugh if you actually heard. I only watched a replay the other day and realized for the first time exactly how loud my keyboard is. What I use, and forgive me, this might make some noise, if I can show you without destroying my hard drives and everything else. This is a Razer Kaio. Razer is a very popular company. They also do a Siren X microphone that's popular, which I've used. This Kaio happens to be a webcam with a ring light and a microphone, but I keep it on the desk and I just use it for its microphone, but it's right beside the keyboard, so when I'm slamming the keys, I realize how loud that can be. So, Team Goodman is up here right now. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. Team Goodman, we don't have a sub count on, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. I like what you've done with this thumbnail, Team Goodman. I might steal your idea. It's not theft if you tell somebody you're going to steal it, right? Is that right? I like what you've done. You see what Team Goodman's done here, and it's obviously a bit of a shout-out video of some sort, but they've added the banners from the channels onto the thumbnail. That might be the first time I've seen somebody do it in that way, but I like what you've done. So that's cool. Yeah, Razer something else. I love my Razer Siren X, and something happened, and we have no idea what. I was using it for a couple weeks. It was fine, and then it started making this like feedback clicking noise, and I can't get it to stop. Everything I do, I've changed computers, I've plugged it in to directly in the computer, I've plugged it into other devices, making sure it's not like sharing circuitry and all that other jazz, and I just can't get it to stop. So I don't know if mine just happens to either be damaged or defective, but I did love that mic. And Team Goodman, hopefully everybody will connect with them. We've seen them collaborate with Nadeth's Life many times, and I'm always happy to see creators collaborating together. Team Goodman is a dynamic couple of creators, actually, and they bring us pure variety on their channel, but they absolutely will allow and encourage everybody to connect when they are in their live streams. This is the Razer Siren X microphone. So it has its own mute button. If you can see this, I'm doing it wrong. They've got a mute button right here. Why can't I figure out what I'm doing with the camera? There it is. And this is how I used to do a better job of muting my microphone. Today, again, I didn't mute it one time. It's easy to make mistakes like that because now I use keyboard controls, the F keys for Streamlabs. But I do love that mic. Now, I went out just, I had listened to a replay of a Superchat live stream, and I couldn't believe how, I don't know, I want to say bad it sounded, but, that's kind of the thought that went through my head. And I used to be an audio professional, so I feel like I should be doing a better job of audio, right? It's my strongest skill. And so I ran out and got a mic as soon as I realized how terrible I thought it sounded. And I was so happy, but I had to buy whatever they had. And that was just the only thing left because, there's shortages of a lot of different things around the world right now. But I was so happy with it at the time. And did I take Chris's Clever Craft off of the wheel by accident? No, there you are. You're right there. Okay. Forgive me. I'm doing 2 things at once here, like always. But I did like that mic, but the Razer Kaio is great for what it is. So this mic is not bad as far as sound quality. I could probably put some kind of soundproofing or a rubber thing around it to make it sound a little bit cleaner. But the ring light and the webcam being built in is just out of control. It's one USB cord, right? Thank you, Khalid. Oh, Razer's on, I'm sure Amazon and everything else. I meant to do a review. I did the unboxing part of it. I haven't actually gone back and done, the setup and review. I really should, of both of these things. You know, if my intentions on making videos compared to how far behind I am on my personal channel all the time, it would it's overwhelming. And then hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for engaging the conversation. We're looking at Spotless Calm right now. I'm going to add some more names to the wheel in a moment. 713 subscribers right here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. We find videos or live streams premiering or live streaming on this channel every single day, or very close to it. And what they do is they mix up the visuals and the audio, so we always have different things to see and hear when we're there. And this is an incredibly supportive creator. They literally support all of my channels, and they support me in some way every single day. So therefore, I try to do the same thing for them. And they are just everywhere. So when we talk about, you know, creators that are out supporting as much as they possibly can, as long as everybody's supporting everybody as much as we all can, even though it's different amounts, everybody will be just fine. We see that all the time. But Spotless Calm happens to seem to be everywhere. They engage the chat. They are very much conversational, and they've become a great friend over a long time. They're actually very helpful. We talk... there are many creators who are experimenting with 24-hour live streams, and I have a virtual 24-hour live stream going on the music channel now. It resets twice a day, but I will switch it soon. But Spotless Calm was doing the same thing, so they sometimes run these live streams that run for 8 hours. Sometimes they do premieres, but they're helpful when it comes to sharing information, of course, so we can improve all that stuff. Oh, Khalid is really killing it with the video. Very cool. Thank you, Peter Dell. So let's spin the wheel and see who's coming up next. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster. You know, after having a few days off from Tuber Chat, you notice they're always on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But because I haven't been here for a few days, I think I'm just like literally too excited. I really do love this stuff. And you know, my speeches get a little bit long, I think, when we first get back on Fridays. Chris's Clever Craft is here with 358 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 360 that they're thinking about. And Chris Clevercraft is pushing creators, especially to the first 100. The Beehive Homestead, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend, so thank you for that. Hopefully you give a thumbs up while you're here. Even I have to be reminded, especially when I'm on a phone from time to time. Chris's Clevercraft brings fun and engagement everywhere they go. So here in Tuber Chat, they engage the chat regularly. They bring a little bit of comedy with them, and we always find it fun. And for that, I'm very grateful because, you know, I tend to talk very fast here on Tuber Chat, and I can be quite serious at times, but I really appreciate it when creators bring fun into the chat. Chris's Clever Craft brings us on, first of all, their homepage. You'll see a lot of featured channels here because they're doing a spectacular job of promoting others. And in their videos, we see a little bit of do-it-yourself, a great look at the creator behind the channel and their home life, and a lot of friends running around the yards and things like that as well. So there's a lot of variety on this channel, and Chris's Clever Craft has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend for a long time. I've had a great time getting to know this creator, and they always add a special flavor into our chat when they're here. So hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back to you after you connect with them. Thank you, Team Goodman. And oh, thank you, Towley's Art and Game channel. Oh, did you do that? Was it today at the beginning of the stream? Forgive me if I must have seen it and not... forgive me if I didn't mention that. I really do appreciate that extra support. I'm very embarrassed if you did that at the beginning of the stream and I didn't mention it. But thank you for that. Towley's Art and Game channel. Then that would mean, as a silver member, what will happen is I'll actually put your channel in those slides that we run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, like this here. When we go into these breaks, I put the silver and gold members in there, so I do appreciate that. Timmy Ray the King, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And if I haven't done that already, that will start tomorrow, of course, because we got to get out of today's live stream, and I'll make sure it's done. But I really do appreciate that extra support. Like I was saying earlier today, Towley's Art and Game channel has been extremely supportive ever since they found us. That channel is actually going to be featured on Monday. Today's featured channel is Coupon Gale. That's from Gale's Southern Living. That creator has 2 channels, and they did a spectacular job of a how to use Superchat video. It's much more than a shout out, and that's on our front page now where we put our shout out videos, so hopefully everybody will check that out. I'm going to add some more names to the wheel in a second here, and then we'll spin. Let me see what I can do for that. Cyber Insanity will come up. Khalid DF2 will come up as well. Peter Dell's already on there. And then I will get some more names in a moment as we need them. And then thank you, Khalid. I appreciate that. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. I've been saying Khalid Delicious Food for the longest time. I'm not sure if it's Khalid or Khalid or anything other than that. Glorious Platter, we already looked at. I forgot to take them off the wheel, so let's spin the wheel again. Oh, Chris's Clever Craft, I think what happened is actually at the beginning of today's stream, it was so busy. It might be like the record busiest beginning that we've had. It was really overwhelming. I think what they did is they were already a member. I knew that already, but they actually upgraded it. And I think that I missed mentioning that at the beginning of the live stream today. So I think that's what they were just mentioning, is to make sure that I saw that, because I may not have seen it, right? And I appreciate it, of course. So Khalid DF2 is a brand new channel, assuming this is from the same creator, though, Khalid Delicious Food, right? Yeah, it is, of course, right? Khalid DF2, Khalid Delicious Food 2. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. Do you have any longer videos here, or is it all posting all kinds of short videos? Now, forgive me for saying this, but I hope this is your stuff. Just because I'm seeing so much variety here, because if these are videos that are being repurposed, it would be not possible to be monetized, likely. I'm not saying for sure. So it's all shorts over here, but what I'm going to do is take the longest ones that I can. Basically, I'll take these 50-second ones, and I'll take 3 of them, 40-second one. I'll add these into my watch later list. So after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your videos in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of at least one of them. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on this channel as well. We already know that Khalid Delicious Food is subscribed here to Superchat, because they come in here with all kinds of positivity and kind words regularly, and have been a friend for a long, long time. South Park, of course I watch South Park. I don't watch a lot of TV right now. I just don't literally have the time, right? But South Park is something I've watched many times. When I watch television, I'm either looking for like corporate espionage or like government type stuff. I love the TV show Billions, one of my favorites. I tried to like House of Cards. I thought I loved it at a time. 24, one of the best shows ever. But other than those types of things, I end up watching like political dramas. I watch a lot, but I also watch sitcoms. So, you know, Seinfeld, The Office, South Park, Family Guy, that kind of stuff. And Peter Dell is here now. This is a creator who's been spreading all kinds of positivity and fun in our chat as well. They do every time they're here. Over 6,000 subscribers, 6,160 right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 6,200 that they're thinking about. Peter Dell has been a longtime friend of Superchat. And while they're not able to be here every single day, they do come frequently, and they always bring fun into the chat when they do. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of variety that you find on this channel. I'm just going to go through your videos because I'm sure I'm behind with you, and I want to make sure I catch up. So maybe I'll just take another video here. I caught your latest one, but let me just grab another one, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. so that I can stay caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. Playlist buddies for the Stock Explorer and anybody else, just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If there's anybody who we haven't already seen in the on the wheel or the screen that is still listening or watching, just please say anything at all in the chat. We'll make sure we get you on the wheel. Timmy Ray the King is on there now. I should have shown Khalid Delicious Food's original channel, so forgive me for not doing that. Khalid Delicious Food is Khalid DF2. Is that Higgy Homestead? Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Huga Homestead. Oh, Huga. Okay, I see. From Huga Homestead. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Unstable TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's a channel that's experiencing wild success right now. Oh, Tristan Bell, yeah, was here for a long time. Tristan Bell. Anybody else that was here, if there's anybody here that is watching or listening that hasn't been in the chat yet, if you would like me to put your channel on the wheel or the screen, I certainly can now. I know today was a very, very, very long wait, but I'll be happy to do it now. Cyber Insanity, did I not put you up? And Timmy Ray the King has 423 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. I don't watch videos or subscribe, or sorry, forgive me, I'm getting into my speech about a new connection. I've already connected with this creator, but I'm still getting to know their channel and their content. So what I'm going to do is take your Kiss Museum video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up playlist so I can stay caught up, get to know your content a little bit better, and I'll watch that video at some point in the next couple of days. Charlene Heel is still in the house, and let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to move really fast now because we've been on for over 2.5 hours. And we'll be back tomorrow just a few hours earlier than today. And then thank you, Charlene Heel. Chris's Clever Craft, we just looked at. I keep forgetting to take people off the wheel today. Cyber Insanity is coming up. Oh, this is not the right one. Is it? Oh, wait, is it? I don't think that's the right Cyber Insanity, is it? Let me just make sure. I think it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, yes, of course. I should have recognized the thumbnail. So this was JK Soraya. This is Cyber Insanity now with 40 subscribers with just a slight name change. But the banner's cool. The avatar's cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting this creator. They've been back with us several times now already. And we'd love to push them towards the 50 that they're thinking about. Get them halfway on that road to the first 100. And I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. So let me take your latest video and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list as well so I can make a note to make sure I get through that video. What I like about putting channels on the screen while we're here in Superchat is the fact that as time goes on, I can get to know the channels better, hopefully the creators better, and then promote your channel better every time you're here. So Unstable TV, that's easy to do because they're experiencing wild success right now. They have really been doing well, and forgive me because I'm probably behind with you by quite a bit again. 6,000 subscribers, look at that. Right over 6K. So they've got a premiere coming up. That's for tomorrow, Saturday. For me, it's Saturday. And 10 a.m. Yeah, okay, so first thing in the morning. They're doing a lot of reaction videos, and it's interesting on this channel because what you see is how real the growth is here. This is a perfect example because you've got, like, 4 days ago they put a video out that got 542 views, which is spectacular, right? And then the next day they put out a video that got 8,400 views, which is even more spectacular, of course. But then we're back at 550 for a video, then we're back to 2,000 for a video. Very, very cool to see the real growth in these creators as they experiment with different videos. But they've been at this for a long, long time, and their channel is just growing like wildfire right now. So we're so happy to see them with 6,000 subscribers. I think it was just this year at the beginning of the summer where they had 500 or 600, and I could be wrong about that when this great success started for them. But they're an engaging couple. They do a lot of banter between themselves. They're definitely very fun, not camera shy, that's for sure, and fully monetized. So there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. This is an example of creators putting a little bit of research into what they're doing and then capitalizing on that, which is great. Hopefully you'll find some inspiration from these creators as well as entertainment when you get there. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. They put a lot of work into those thumbnails for a long time. And they all have similarity, right? So they've done great branding. Facing Reality is coming up. And I'm not sure if she's still here with us. Let me see who's still in the chat. If I've missed anybody, I certainly don't mean to. Oh, Tristan Bell is still here. We'll get you onto the wheel right this second. And we're looking at Facing Reality. This is a creator who's always at the top of the list when it comes to engagement in the chat. She is always spreading positive messages in a fun way, but not just on her channel here in Superchat and everywhere she goes. So hopefully everybody will support her with 763 subscribers. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 800 that she's thinking about, and I don't want to fall behind with her videos either. So I've got one of hers to go on my catch-up list, and Huntophobia will come up onto the wheel as well. She's an extremely supportive creator. She always engages chat everywhere she goes. And then thank you, Khalid Delicious Food. It's a part of it, yeah. Huntophobia, the thumbnails can really be a very big part of that. And with what Unstable TV is doing, they are doing what must be the right type of video the right type of thumbnail for their videos. They're like, essentially, let's say, exactly what they should be, which is great. So hopefully everybody can take some inspiration from that. Not necessarily copy, because it's not, copying a thumbnail or even its layout or design isn't necessarily going to get you views, but they're using the right type of thumbnail on their videos. They're very expressive. They got the close-up of their faces, which we know can be very clickable, as we hear from the bigger YouTubers. We've got Timmy Ray the King here now. And this is a channel I'm still getting to know, but hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting them. We just looked at this channel. Of course, I'm confusing myself. It's been a little bit of a longer night than usual. Not by much, but we've been on for over 2.5 hours. Now we're going to look at Huntophobia. And there you go, Unstable TV. Yeah, that helps to do that kind of research. Eventually you can go back and rejig thumbnails as well. Everybody can, to see what kind of things are really going to make your videos fly. You can always go back and do more. So when I type in Huntophobia, actually what you see, I just want to show this on the search results. There's my personal channel, and up comes a behind the scenes look at one of the paranormal investigations that I went on with this creator. We both happen to be Canadians, both happen to be close, and I was lucky to be able to go out on a few paranormal investigations with them. So I'm behind with your channel, but let's see what you're doing. I'm gonna have to take this long one, I think. And take this long video. They've got a new video coming out. Oh, you just put it out. Yes, I should have known that. Sorry, I was driving. I had to make Tuber Chat later today. I was expecting to go on at 7 p.m. our time, and I had to move it later just because, you know, the Black Friday traffic and stuff. I probably didn't do a good job of judging my day today. But this is a brand new video from the same location that I went with them on, although this is another exploration there, or an investigation. So I'm going to take this video and add it into my catch-up list. And I actually had a conversation with Huntophobia. They were interviewed by Have Cheetah Will View this past week. And that video now should come up not too difficult when you look for either myself, Huntophobia, or Have Cheetah Will View. And hopefully everybody will enjoy that conversation. It was just me co-hosting with Have Cheetah Will View and talking to Huntophobia about not just their videos, but the Paraflix network, where their videos really are. It's a very pro operation. And then the Parapost network for anybody in the paranormal, urbex, and genres like that, to post a lot of content and stay up to date with each other. It's a social network. And then as well, they allow outside YouTube videos to come in as well. It doesn't have to be paranormal, which is cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. They've been a friend for a long time now with 771 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. Is there anybody in the house that has not been on the wheel or the screen that I've missed? I don't mean to miss anybody. I think we've gotten to everybody. Tristan Bell's coming up now. This is another creator who I think has been here just about the whole time. So thank you to Scratch and PPA for reaching out, because it was your message that reminded me that they had been here for so long. So Tristan Bell, this must be the first time that we're putting your channel on the screen today, but I think you've been to Superchat before. So he's got a kitten, and I still have to learn about the kitten itself. I haven't actually officially asked him whether it's actually a cheetah or not, but he always refers to it as the cheetah. So what I'm thinking is it might possibly be. I don't know enough about cats yet. Even though we've got a couple of cats here, I only know about these ones, and I only know them by their name and their temperaments and behaviors and things like that. Tristan Bell has 897 subscribers. This is a very supportive creator. I see them out supporting other creators all the time. They're relatively new to Superchat. I think they've been here before, but this is the first time that we're looking at their channel. So I'm going to take your latest... Actually, let me see if I can find something longer. I'll take this 10-minute video, Chip and Dip ASMR, and I'll add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well. I'm sure you are. And have our notification bell on so you don't miss our live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So right now I'm just going to show you, if you haven't already seen it, we have a copyright-free music channel which allows anybody to use those videos in their live streams or videos. You can use all the same music. The individual songs are there. We have a virtual 24-hour live stream over there. I'm going to put Zena Pereira up because we saw this channel the other day. They just happen to come in right now. I'm just going to drop a link and everybody can raid over there next. We can continue connecting over there the same way that we do here in Superchat, and there are link drops over there, so hopefully everybody can connect even faster over there. I'm just dropping a link right now. Zena Pereira is a supportive creator who's been back to Superchat several times, and I see you did a unbelievably long live stream, 10 hours the other day. I'm still getting to know the creator and the content here, but hopefully you'll enjoy connecting with them and seeing what they've got going on. 323 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. And you're absolutely right, Khalid Delicious Food. You'll often hear me refer to Superchat as a family, because as your friendships grow with the creators that you meet here on YouTube, hopefully your channel will turn into something similar. But because we focus so much on generosity, and they're so willing to go over and above for each other and truly have each other's backs while we're supporting each other. This is why it's so easy to call the Tuber Chat community a family. And you see that, of course, from being here. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat. I'm just dropping a link again, and everybody can go over there to continue connecting. That's our virtual 24-hour live stream, and that runs, it resets twice a day, but it's virtually 24 hours, so there's always something happening on that channel. People come in and out. There's always conversation to be had, and everybody can connect the same way that they do here in Tuber Chat. So thank you, everybody, one more time, and thank you for especially your patience today in such a late live stream. We will see everybody a few hours earlier than this tomorrow. Again, we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.